Alrighty. And let's see if Mr. Boulder Giant respawned. Just because I'm not sure if he does. Yeah, Boulder Giant respawns, so... But now we can comfortably move along. And we're getting pretty close to the boss. I think there's still a little bit more we can explore before we need to fight him, but getting pretty darn close. One thing I would like to do is take care of the other giant who is launching all these giant fire bombs at us. Yeah, you ain't nothing. So that's the boss. That's the boss right there. And oh, I wanted to go human, because there is a summon for this boss, and he's pretty good. Ugh. Yeah, you're dead. Anti-night truck, not bad. Also, these things are hollow for some reason. I guess because they're filled with gunpowder or something, so they will ignite. Still, seems like a kind of impractical use of materials to just have so many very disposable things. Because you can retrieve cannonballs, you know. People do that. Is there anything in here? Oh, this is where the summon sign appears once you're human. So, that looks like a boss if I've ever seen one. I could fight him alone. I could very easily fight him alone. He's not a super tough boss, but I just want to summon. One, because it's a really cool summon. And two, just so I can show off all the summons. So... And this is probably going to respawn the fire giant, and I'm just going to ignore him. Even if he's launching stuff at me during the boss fight, which he will. Oh, I don't need the moss anymore. Haven't eaten that in a while. So... yeah, let's not bother with any kindling. Let's just go human. Ta-da! Sorry, that was foolish of me. That was a little waste of time. I hope you'll forgive me. So yeah, if I hear an explosion, firebomb guy's back. I don't, though. He might be gone. So yeah, if you don't take care of the giant who launches fire things at you, if you just don't do anything with him, he will launch fire things at you while you are fighting the boss. Which, if you're having trouble with the boss, makes things really difficult. Because fire is bad. Actually, fire's good for the most part. It's, you know, source of life and all that. But fire does hurt you. Yep, you're done. Alright. So let's go find that summon sign. So you'll remember the Crestfallen Merchant was talking about some of the people who tried and failed to take Sen's Fortress. One of them was Iron Tarkus. And Iron Tarkus is pretty boss. So, like, Usually the summons are useful for getting a little bit more damage on bosses and maybe distracting them, keeping their aggro so you can hit them from behind. Iron Tarkus can solo this boss. If you just stand at the entrance, Iron Tarkus will go and just kill the hell out of him. It's pretty metal. I'm not going to let him do that, just because I want to actually have a little bit of participation here. But still, Iron Tarkus is a boss. Anyway, this is the Iron Golem, and if you fought the giants before, you've got a decent idea of how to fight him. He is a weapon, but just like the giants, you can slip through his legs. Also, if you hit his legs enough, he will get staggered, and if you hit him while he's staggered enough, he will fall down. And if you're really crafty about where you do it, you can actually make him fall off the edge of the arena and die immediately. I was not able to do that. I thought he was about to, maybe, but he didn't. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, and if you don't kill the firebomb giant, he'll bomb this center place here. Good work, Tarkus. Now, we didn't really show off what's dangerous about the Iron Golem. The most dangerous thing he can do is pick you up and throw you off the side, which he will do. And that's a one-hit kill. And what's annoying about that is that very frequently your souls will appear, like, down there rather than up here, so you can't retrieve them. Anyway, that is the way to Anor Londo, but it's all blocked up. We're going to have to find another method. Such as... Oh, gargoyles! Oh, why are there things? Oh. This is not as planned. So now we're rising above the entire world that we've traversed so far, up to the city of the gods, Anor Londo. That is a hell of a reveal. Look at it, it's completely different in architecture, it's completely different in color from the areas that we've explored thus far. It's a heck of a reveal. And welcome to Anor Londo. This is where the real Dark Souls begins. So, Anor Londo, City of the Gods. It's where all the cool people hung out. You can see the architecture's not a lot nicer. It's in good shape, but still completely uninhabited. And this, I would say, is where the game really gets difficult. Like, you've probably been dying a lot, like I have thus far, but Anor Londo's a whole nother beast. For a number of different reasons. Anyway, we've got some large dudes in armor here. Let's take care of one for now. Now, the thing about these guys, they have huge shields, and even if you don't think they're going to block your attack, they very frequently will. And another thing about them is that they grant a lot of souls. Look at that, 1,500. That's so good. Let's draw this guy's aggro. I don't really want to deal with two of these guys at once, to be honest. Now, again, because they're giants and pretty slow, the nice thing is that their animations are pretty darn predictable and pretty slow, and that means you have a lot of time to get a counterattack in. But you can see when I didn't have my shield up a few attacks ago, his impact on the ground actually like cause me to lose my footing briefly. That is a thing with the big guys. They can, in fact, disrupt you like that if you don't have your shield up. Having a shield up doesn't logically really fix that problem, but in the game mechanics it does. Hey, buddy. And you can also sort of fit through these guys' legs. It's not as easy as with the more menial labor giants in the fortress. Now then, this chest is safe. Gives us a piece of Demon Titanite. Excellent. What's it doing there, though? I thought those things came from Titanite demons. Why is there residue of Titanite demons in the City of the Gods? Excellent question. So there's a bonfire right over there. We will go there in just a sec, but I do want to address these two giants over here. I feel a little weird calling them giants, because I'm not sure if they're technically giants in the lore. I know that I think their equipment is called, like, Giant's Halberd and stuff, but in Dark Souls 2, the giants are another quite unique thing. And because I can't see these guys' faces, I'm not entirely sure if they are giants in that regard. You're dead. So you can see that that shield's really getting in my way. I'm trying to do like a counterattack thing, but so frequently, even if the actual hitbox doesn't really appear to hit the shield, it will be blocked. Now, luckily, slashes from the left tend to bypass the shield, unless, of course, you're swinging from the left while the shield's on the left, like that. Yeah, just be patient. They're not too hard, but that shield can be annoying. Oop. Are you paying attention? Come on out. I want to hit you from behind. These guys make weird noises too. They're pretty agile. They can super kick you too. I'm hoping I never show off all the dangerous things that they can do, but they can do dangerous things. Anyway, this one drops a crystal halberd. I mentioned crystal weapons before when we were talking to Domhnall. They are very fragile, but very powerful. So if you really want an almost literal glass cannon, crystal weapons are great. Anywho, look at how big and wide open this city is compared to Undead Burg. You know, Undead Burg was, these narrow streets. And here, everything is big. Everything is big. Anyway, we've got a lot of souls. We have a Firekeeper soul. We have a bonfire. And at this bonfire, we have a Firekeeper. Howdy.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, Chosen Undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
I worry about what that means. Alright, Reinforced Estus. What more do you have to say?
What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
So, this is interesting. I've already forgotten this person's name. But they are probably the only firekeeper who isn't miserable. Anastasia's in a terrible situation. Our fair lady's really not in a good situation, but this person's just hanging out by the wall, pretty chill, and seems to be complicit in the whole journey of the Chosen Undead thing. Seems to know, okay, here's the journey, you're going this way, alright. Pick up some stuff at the tourist center. So, I feel like they're involved somehow in this whole plan. Anyway, let's rest here. Let's level up. Endurance. And vitality, yeah. That should be good. And you know what? Why don't I try to get up to that 13,436? So I've got some souls to use. Not bad, and I'll bet I can even repair some stuff. Yeah, so much stuff. And can I reinforce any armor that I'm wearing? I can. I don't know if I'm going to keep any of these, though. I was thinking I could reinforce the mask that I'm wearing. But maybe I can't, actually. I don't know. I could try to reinforce the towers. No, I need slightly more souls. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter too much. And I'm going to let that be the end of this episode. A recording session or whatever. But next time we'll be taking on Anor Londo, the real Dark Souls. And I'll see you guys next time.